With summer coming to an end, it's time to take a look at all the new LEGO sets heading our way in September. Although typically a quieter month for releases, we still have some great sets coming our way. From themes such as Harry Potter and Wicked to Disney and Nike, this guide will cover everything you need to know about these fun and exciting new sets. First up is a big set from Batman. Set 76300 Arkham Asylum retailing for £270 or $300. This modern take on the iconic Gotham location will include 2,953 pieces as well as 16 minifigures. With Batman, Robin, Batwing, Batwoman and Catwoman, Joker, Penguin, Bane, Scarecrow, Killer Croc and Harley Quinn, while Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze and the Riddler can still roam freely in their iconic outfits. We also have 2 security guards. The set can be split into 3 different sections, allowing for easier access to the interior, although you'll still be able to access some of the cells from the back. While a standalone prison inmate fan is also included to help you bring the villains into custody. Overall, the set looks packed with detail and hidden Easter eggs with the use of 65 stickers. There's also plenty of different ways to help display the minifigures with the use of the transparent stands. As a bonus, the pieces will be split across 24 separate bags, so you can treat the build as an advent calendar if you wish to. On to our next theme, Brickheadz, with 3 new sets. 40791, the Goblet of Fire figures available for £45 or $50 with 671 pieces, allowing you to build all 5 figures: Harry Potter, Victor Crumb, the Hungarian Horntail Dragon, Fleur Delacour and Cedric Diggory. Over to Wicked with 40794, Elphaba and Glinda figures available for £18 or $20 with 325 pieces, to make both Brickheadz, Elphaba Throp and Glinda Upland. Back to Harry Potter with 40802, Luna Lovegood and Thestral figures available for £18 or $20 with 292 pieces, so you can build both figures for Luna and the Thestral. Next up we have just one set from the City theme with 60475, LEGO City Advent Calendar retailing for £20 or $35 with 186 pieces and 7 minifigures. This looks like a really fun advent calendar with some clever miniature builds included. That Christmas tree minifigure looks great as well. We have 3 new sets from Disney this September, starting off with 43273, LEGO Disney Frozen Advent Calendar retailing for £30 or $45 with 231 pieces and 5 Ultra Mini Doll figures. Olaf, Elsa, Anna, Kristoff and Sven. The calendar includes plenty of different mini builds such as a mini Arendelle castle, and it can even be used as a game for up to 5 players. Set 43277, Cruella de Vil's car available for £45 or $50 with 378 pieces and a minifigure for Cruella along with 1 Dalmatian puppy. Based off the classic 1960s film, this set looks great, and I love how LEGO even managed to make the car look so evil. The ability to steer the car with the spare tyre at the rear looks like a great play feature too. This may just be a day one purchase for me, quite possibly along with set 43279, Wally and Eve retailing for £60 or $70 with 811 pieces, to build the 2 main characters as well as Mo, Mo and Hal. I still can't get over how great this set looks. The build for Wally looks superb, along with the ability to store scrap inside of him. And the same can be said for Eve. Despite her smooth appearance, you can also store the plant and boot inside of her. Next up, we have one festive set from the Friends theme with set 42668, LEGO Friends Advent Calendar available for £20 or $35 with 237 pieces and 5 mini dolls. Like most advent calendars, the builds are pretty basic and simple, but I do like the amount of different animal figures you get in this set. Going back to the Harry Potter theme, we have 2 more sets with 76456, LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar retailing for £30 or $45 with 278 pieces and 8 minifigures. The mini builds cover a good mix of creatures and items from the Wizarding world, while the festive jumpers look so good on the minifigures. Set 76457, Hogsmeade Village Collector's Edition will retail for £350 or $400 with 3,228 pieces and 12 minifigures. With Harry, Ron, Hermione and Dumbledore, Katie Bell, Draco, Professor McGonagall and Cornelius Fudge, Horace Slughorn, Madame Rosmerta, Mrs. Flume and a Zonko's employee. The set allows you to build 7 detailed buildings from the iconic village, and although we've seen some of these buildings before from LEGO, this is the first time we have Zonko's Joke Shop and the Hog's Head. The set can also connect to Diagon Alley, which may sound and look good, but it does make Hogsmeade Village look a bit small in comparison. On to the Icons theme now, and the return of a huge franchise with set 10365 Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, retailing for £300 or $380 with 2,862 pieces, and 8 minifigures with Jack Sparrow, Hector Barbossa and Gibbs, as well as Anna Maria, Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, Cotton and Marty. At 64cm tall and 64cm long, this highly detailed set includes iconic torn black sails as well as a removable rowboat, while the port and starboard cannons can be deployed by rotating these gears at the rear. The ship can also be split along the hull to display it in sailing mode instead. Overall, this looks like a great set. The Ideas theme has one new set with 21360 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, retailing for £200 or $220 with 2,025 pieces and 9 minifigures. Based on the 1971 film, we have Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka with 2 Oompa Loompas, as well as Charlie, Grandpa Joe, Augustus, Violet, Veruca and Mike. The set is filled with lots of sweet treats, including the iconic Chocolate River and the Wonkatania boat. There's also a few rooms hidden at the back, as well as the flowing chocolate waterfall. We have one release from Marvel with 71050 Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse minifigures, retailing for £3.49 or $5 each. A maximum of 8 pieces will be included per minifigure, and there will be 12 to collect altogether. Included are Cyborg, Spider-Woman and Sun Spider, Miles Morales and Prowler, Gwen Stacy and Spider-Punk, Spider-Man India and Peter B. Parker with Mayday, Spider-Man 2099 and Werewolf Spider-Man, Spider-Bite and Web-Slinger. I'll definitely be picking up all 12. Next up, the Minecraft theme will be receiving just one set with 21280 Lego Minecraft Advent Calendar, available for £30 or $45 with 300 pieces and 6 minifigures, as well as some buildable characters to help bring this Winter Village themed set to life. The Nike theme returns with 2 brand new sets, starting off with 43010 Nike Slam Dunk, retailing for £60 or $70 with 809 pieces. The buildable figure has posable arms and head, which can also be customized with different hairstyles, while the Nike jersey and trainers can also be swapped out with different numbers and trims. 43021 Nike Dunk Trick Shot, retailing for £35 or $40 with 454 pieces and 1 minifigure. Aside from looking like a nice display piece, the set has a built-in function allowing you to use the lever to recreate that dunking action, or remove the shoe altogether and play a game of basketball. After a big summer wave, Star Wars returns with just one new set. 75418 Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar will be available for £30 or $45 with 263 pieces and a handful of festive minifigures. This workshop themed calendar includes 14 buildable droids and 9 mini builds, as well as this awesome little Babu Frick minifigure. On to our final theme. With the release of Wicked for Good, we have 6 new sets coming with 75685 Emerald City Wall Art, retailing for £140 or $160 with 1,518 pieces and 6 minifigures. We have Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, Scarecrow, Elphaba, Glinda, Dorothy and Toto. This buildable artwork includes iconic locations such as Shiz University, Munchkin Land and Emerald City. There's even a hidden compartment to store 4 of the minifigures. 75687 Elphaba's Retreat, retailing for £20 or $28 with 228 pieces and 2 mini dolls, Elphaba and Fiero. This cozy hideout features the poppy Fiero gives Elphaba pressed inside Glinda's book, as well as a hidden place to keep the Grimoire safe. 75688 Glinda's Wedding Day, retailing for £35 or $40 with 476 pieces and 2 mini dolls, Glinda and Madame Marable. The 2 large yellow butterflies are posable and can be parted to unveil Glinda, while 2 forest animals help bring this colourful scene to life. 75689 Emerald City and Kimomoko Castle, retailing for £75 or $80 with 860 pieces and 2 mini dolls, Glinda and Elphaba, as well as 1 flying monkey. Recreate these 2 iconic locations with Glinda in her Emerald City bedroom, or help Elphaba vanish over the rainbow in Kimiko Castle. 75690 Glinda and Elphaba visit Munchkinland, retailing for £60 or $70 with 744 pieces and 3 mini dolls, Elphaba, Glinda and Bark. I really like the look of this set, especially the thatched roof design. The set also features a bubble pedal to place Glinda inside her bubble, and the cottage has 2 floors which can be accessed from the back. 75691 Glinda and Elphaba bookends, retailing for £110 or $130 with 1,327 pieces and 6 minifigures, not mini dolls for a change. Madame Marable, Fanny, Glinda, Elphaba, Fiero and the Wizard. The set can cleverly hide all 6 of the minifigures with 3 in each book, while also showcasing plenty of iconic details from the films, such as tulips from Munchkinland and the Emerald City train. So that's it, every retail LEGO set releasing in the UK this September. What are you hoping to pick up? Or will you be saving your money instead? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video then please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. See you next time.